about your activities outside the classroom? Well, I notice you spend a great deal of time with Miss Granger. I can't help wondering if...
Oh, no. I mean, she's brilliant, and we're friends. But no.
Forgive me. I was merely being curious.
Hey, howdy, hi, people of the internet. Wolfman47 here in Benidorm, of all places, which I'm on holiday with at the time I'm doing this vlog. So, today I'm going to talk about something to do with love, which I'm going to do for most of this month because Valentine's Day and all that. And today I'm going to sort of ask the question, what if Harry Potter and Hermione Granger became an item instead of Harry going with Ginny and Hermione going with Ron? Now, there's a few things to bear in mind here. First of all, both Harry and Hermione have been very close friends ever since the day they first met on the Hogwarts Express going to Hogwarts in their first year. And ever since that day, Hermione's been like the sort of mother character for the trio of heroes that are Harry, Ron and Hermione. Hermione's of course the smarter one of the trio, being able to perfect her spells, ace her exams and all the other stuff, while Harry's been able to have the ability to be in every way a Gryffindor, but also have some qualities that are best for Slytherin. And Ron just, well, he's got a lot of misfortune, has a bit of bad luck, but nevertheless is determined to protect his friends as best he can, but sometimes feels like a third wheel in places. So yeah. It occurred after the end of Deathly Hallows to J.K. Rowling that she felt that Harry and Hermione should have been together instead of how it ended up becoming. And while I don't always agree with her views on everything, I will say that she does kind of have a point with that, because Harry and Hermione do complement each other well. While Harry may not be as smart as Hermione, he does have a lot of powerful abilities, being able to be the first of his generation to be able to cast Expecto Patronum, the Patronus charm. He also was, until Voldemort destroyed it without realising, he was a Horcrux. So in a way he was able to cheat death at one point. And he survived the Triwizard Tournament in his 5th year. He was able to lead Dumbledore's army, as they put it, in learning spells and all sorts in their fight against Umbridge and her policies and so forth. And yeah, he's just been through a lot, and despite all his misfortune and so forth, he's always had a great deal of respect for Voldemort, to the point where he actually calls Voldemort Tom Riddle rather than how everyone else calls him as Voldemort. So yeah, Harry Potter is an interesting character. Now as for Hermione Granger, Hermione, unlike Harry, is Muggle-born, which is why she was given the name Mudblood from Draco Malfoy. And as I say, she's smart, she's caring, she may come across as a bit bossy at times, but nevertheless has good reason for it. And she keeps Ron and Harry in check, and often Harry goes to her over Ron when it comes to sort of confiding in her with various different things. And it was kind of during the Deathly Hallows Deathly Hallows era of the stories where they actually do become very close, like close enough to the point where they could actually become a thing. And even one of the Horcruxes that they destroy hints at that possibility of that happening. But you know what? It's okay. Harry and Hermione may not have become an item in the end, but they have the next best thing. They have the next best thing. They're both part of the Weasley family, with Harry wedding Ginny and Hermione wedding Ron. Both of them, who, while Ginny may come across as a bit of a shoo-in for Harry, especially as he helped save her during Chamber of Secrets and not much else since, at least as far as I can remember. While Ron is just been Ron. So yeah. So my take on that what if scenario, if Harry and Hermione should have been an item, yes, I think they should have been an item for lots of reasons, some good reasons, some bad reasons, but overall the one reason being that they do complement each other well, and that, you know, with the cast being how they are, you know, Daniel Radcliffe and Emma Watson would make a cute couple, you know, because it's well known that with the Harry Potter films, they are among the few that are good looking, and still to this day remain good looking. So yeah, of course I've grown out of Harry Potter since those days, and I've now taken on more serious and dramatic roles, at least for the most part. So yeah, Rupert Grint of course is also that too. So yeah, but I think in real life some would say that Tom Felton, who plays Draco Malfoy, is a better fit for Emma Watson, because they had a kind of a sort of a thing while the films were being made. So yeah, that's my take on the whole situation of should Harry and Hermione have been together instead of Ron and Hermione and Harry and Ginny. And, you know, even if, and, you know, it does remind me of that plot point in Deathly Hallows in the second part, where how Hermione did offer to go with Harry to the when Harry and Hermione could have gone to the Forbidden Forest together to face Voldemort. Things may have played out a little differently, and Hermione was probably at a higher chance of dying at that point. But yeah, it's when you get so used to the characters you see in Harry Potter, it's just the last thing people would want to see is them being killed off. I know they've killed off some pretty characters that have appeared in all the films and the books, including Dumbledore and others, and even Severus Snape at one point. But yeah. So yeah, I think it should have been a thing. I'm glad, but at the same time, I'm kind of glad that it's not a thing, because the films and the books ended off pretty well, regardless. So yeah, and Daniel Radcliffe and Emma Watson, they're both good-looking actors, as is Rupert Grint and much of the cast of Harry Potter. So yeah, and that's all I'm going to say on that. So thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, then please like, share, comment and subscribe. See you in the next one. Peace to you all. I apologise for sounding a bit quieter than usual, because I'm not convinced that the rooms are soundproof, so I'm trying to make sure I don't say too much without disturbing anybody, and it's also nighttime here, so yeah, not late or anything, but nighttime all the same. And you know, if you think you could have shipped, if you feel like shipping Harry and Hermione, do so. If you think other Hogwarts people should have been shipped together, that's fine as well. I'd love to hear what you think about them in the comments. So yeah, that's my take on it. See you all in the next vlog, and apart from that, all I'll have to say now is toodles, and whatever thing they say in the Harry Potter films. So yeah, bye bye.
It's Leviosa, not Leviosa.